Well, hey, all you car-loving sons of bitches, it is time. Finally, Zeppy is gonna build his first motor. So what are we building?
We're gonna build a Chevy 350 Vortec that's gonna be equivalent to an early 90s, maybe 2000 Chevy crate motor.
Crate motor. LT4 cam, but not an LT4 cam. We went a little bit hotter. A little bit more lift, but we are still keeping it kind of moderate because we're not really doing anything to the heads, but we're leaving it open that we can put better heads on it. We do have Vortec heads, I can show you though, but this thing does have good heads. This is an 880 block. A couple things, it does not have the boss for a mechanical fuel pump. You can get it drilled out if you want, but it's going into basically a race car, so we ain't worried about that. We're gonna run maybe aces on it. Maybe. We're still working that part out.
If not, we have.
Huh?
If not, we just have.
Yeah, we've got a million carburetors around here if we need to, but half of them are probably garbage because they're newer. But we could try it. But anyway, I got the crank over here. I got a lot of stuff to show you before he gets to this. This is going to be a video of me showing him. Okay? If you're expecting to learn anything new, maybe you will, maybe you won't. All I'm doing is making sure he has an understanding of a good starting point. Is this going to be some hopped up 700 horsepower monster? Maybe. Because he's been looking up twin turbo setups for this engine.
Well, I saw one on Facebook Marketplace for $752.
Yeah, I saw that too. Chinesium. Hey, it'll work. But that's later down the road.
Yeah.
So, where is this motor going?
Inside of our 1976 Oldsmobile Omega named Banshee.
That's right. Very good. He's getting better, you see? So anyway, we got a 76 Omega out there that we call Banshee. We don't know why we came up with that name other than it was kind of Irish, Scottish, you know, a screaming banshee. So we always thought about having something in it that just absolutely screamed. Maybe it only did 50 miles an hour, but it screamed, you know, like really sounded like hell was coming with it on the pale horse. I mean, we want it to sound good. So I went and talked to a bunch of different people, old hot rodders, my friend Tony, just different people, and I came up with something pretty good that I think Zeppy's going to be pretty happy when this thing fires off the first time. It is a roller engine, so I have a roller cam. Holy shit, was it cheaper to do it this way. Because I can reuse a lot of the stuff that was in the original engine. This engine looks great, and I will show you that stuff now. But again, this is going to take a little while because I'm showing him to do it. He's doing it. I'm going to do the heavy lifting, but he's doing it. That's torquing everything. If I have to torque, it's 100 push-ups. Anyway, let me show you what we all got going on here. So here is our Chevy 880 block. This is a Vortec 350 standard bore. And we'll just crank this sucker over. Maybe. I just got done cleaning. I did all the cleaning because I didn't want him getting in all the chemicals, because I love this new stand. I used to have one just like this. It was a lot more expensive than this one. But look at these cylinders. There is no ridge. There is nothing. It is stock bore. So it is a 4-inch bore. All the surfaces look great. I have been cleaning on this thing just repeatedly, making sure it was completely clean. I just gave it another wipe down, and then like inside here for now, that is WD-40. I just sprayed it in there. I'm out of strike hold. That's what I like to use too. But yeah, it is painted. Zeppy picked the color. These are all things that we did, but look at that. Look at that. I just ran my dingle ball through them. I didn't want to bore you with all that. But the reason she's upside down is because first things first, we got to get the cam in here. So we'll get the camshaft in. While it's here, it's easier to get the cam in than to get the cam in after you put the crank in it. But the crank is right here. And it is also all cleaned up, standard. It's standard. I could not believe it. It's in awesome shape. Cleaned it up with just some, just some mechanics tape and a shoestring, WD-40 and brake clean. You want to try not to use too much brake clean on these because they will frickin' flash rust in a hurry. You got that? Yeah. Do not spray these off with brake clean and just let them sit because they will flash rust fast. I took a lint-free rag, sprayed some WD-40 on it, and just kind of went on here, and I'll do it again right before we stick it in the motor. Here is our bearings. We want King bearings, Hastings. These are the newer style pistons. This has the 1.5, 1.5. These are a steel moly. They're awesome. This is stuff that's in. That's an oil pump. There's our main caps. They're all cleaned and ready to go. And I know this is getting boring probably, guys, but let me show you. There's our cam card. This is a Summit 8802. Now, one thing you'll notice on here is it shows the 1.5 rocker, and that will bring us a lift of 525, 520. Now, you can put a 1.6 on here, but the way that I'm doing these Vortec heads, you can get probably 550, 560 out of it, but you don't want to do that because it's got pressed-in stud. So there's our cam card, 1.5 rocker. She's 525 and 520 exhaust, 112 lobe separation, 267, 275. This is basically the LT4 hot cam with a little extra. So he's got that. Let me show you. If you put a 1.6 rocker on these heads with the way that I'm going to build them, you can get about 550, 560 lift out of these things. But you don't want to really do that because you press in stud. Now, if you wanted to screw in stud these, you could. I'm doing this for him, but you get it. Just to give you a little idea, here's the springs. They are Beehives LS6. And I have some other goodies here, the keepers and the locks, which are a 30-degree plus lock. That's how you can do this on those without having to get them machined. Okay, so first we're going to give a quick wipe down on the journals one more time, blow it out, and then we're going to lube that cam up and we're going to get her in there. You up for that? We got to find you some gloves. All right, let's try this. Okay, we have our camshaft. This is what I use. Anything that comes with your camshaft, your comp cams, your anything, throw it in the trash. Or you can keep it to, lube up a door hinge or something, because that's about all it's good for. This, Stay Lube. Now, even though this is a roller cam, we're using this. Okay? So he's got gloves on. In fact, I don't even know what kind of gloves them are. Them, like, whatever, as long as they're gloves, right?
Cafeteria worker.
Okay, so this is a brand new tube. Not like I ain't got 50 of them around here. But I don't have time for that. Now, buddy, what you're going to do is you're going to pick this thing up.
Right.
Do not drop it, because that'll be the end. We need to get it on every one of these. I'll tell you what, let me hold it.
Yeah.
And then you get it on all the...
So I just...
Yep, just those. That's all we need it on.
That and that.
All... Well,
all the
what I usually do is I put it on the first two. Just put the bottle on it. I put it on the first two.
How much is enough?
Just squeeze her on there. It does not matter. This stuff's awesome. There you go. Don't lower yourself. pick it up and squeeze. Okay. Now do this one too, right here. By the way, I already wiped this off with brake clean and squeeze. That should be plenty right there. Okay, now you can put that down on the block somewhere. Just set it down. Take your hand and squish it around on there. Just rub it around on there. There you go. This I will have to help you with. So what we're doing is you're going to put it down in there. Okay. Get it right down in that hole. It'll start to slide in. You just kind of lightly slide it. Get it to the next one. I just don't want to mess up the, oh, right there. Don't move. Don't go no further. Now we're going to take, I want to go ahead and put some on these just because I can. Just get it on here like that. I don't care how much of this shit you use. It dissolves really, really good. Don't need any on there. This is for the fuel pump, which we ain't using. Okay. So, 2 hands.
Where?
Come over here. 2 hands. And I will help you guide it in.
Right here?
Yep. Grab this and right here. Okay? And you just kind of push in. Oh, slow down. All right, now, right here is where we're gonna fall. I'm gonna put my fingers in here. Oh. Right there, now hold. I like using this stuff. Turn it, please. Turn it all the way around. Keep going. There you go, right there. Alrighty, now we're going to go the rest of the way in. You gotta hold on to it. Oh, okay, don't move. This is the part. Turn it that way a little bit. This is why this goes in first. There you go. There you go. So now with that on there, it has a cam. We'll take our new there you go. We'll take our new timing chain gear and we're just going to set this on there so you figure out where that goes. You can see the pin. There you go. Now I want you to turn it. You're just going to turn it nice and easy. Just like that. Feel how smooth that is? See, if you can turn that like that, that's a good setup in the cam bearings.
And there's a fly in the block.
Yep. Look at all. See? I'll get the camera over here and I'll show you, but look how well this stuff stays on. That other shit falls off. I don't know why anybody would want to use that crap. Whereas this, I don't give a damn if it's a roller cam or not. It's still going to be metal on metal starting up, and it's metal on metal. Okay. So there's that. Now we got to put the cam plate on there. Cam plate on these Vortec is right there. And it only takes, excuse me, it only takes 8 foot-pounds.
I can do that.
I mean, you know how much it is?
8.
8. Okay, so you get these started. It goes just like that. You get those started on there. And then we ain't gonna be able to do 8 foot-pounds. It's 160, isn't it? 106 inch-pounds. And I don't have an inch-pound, so basically you just get them in there and give them a little, you know, tighten.
What in the...
Here you go. Let's just get them in there like this. It'd be easier. You just take your fingers and spin it. Don't lose that. You can put Loctite on these. I don't recommend it. It'd break off in the block and you're at the racetrack trying to figure something out or doing something. Bad idea. They're torque. I'll get these. I can feel. Because you give them way too much and that's it. You're done. And there we go. All right, now we have that on there. We grab our timing gear again, which isn't the timing gear that I thought I wanted, and it's not the one I wanted, but we'll take it, whatever.
It's okay.
It'll work. And there we go. All right. Oh, wrong hole.
Oh.
There we go. Oh man, that is great. That's why you always put new cam bearings in. I don't understand why people, you got the motor out, just put them in. That is smooth. Feel that, buddy. Look at that. He can turn that, and he's a winkling wimp. That's pretty good. All right. Let's set that. See your dot here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want the dot to be straight up and down like that. If you're looking at the motor now, that's 12 o'clock, right?
12.
But if the motor's upright, what is that?
6.
6. Okay. Cam is in. Now, we got to hold on to this. Hold on to your cam cards. That way, you know, if you ever do sell it, you can let somebody know what it is. Okay. Now, it's time to put the cranky shaft in there. And we'll get Zeppy on this to get this crankshaft in. Of course, I'll have to lift it for him. We'll clean off a little bit. Again, I want to make sure everything's good and clean. And I don't need, you know, you guys don't want to see us clean. So, let me get...
I don't need these anymore. Though.
No, you don't need them no more.
Thank you.
Gloves suck.
No, these...
Bitch mittens.
These especially.
Huh?
These especially.
You know, you need to throw them away. Don't throw them over there.
I missed the easiest shot ever.
Ah! Okay. Got her all cleaned up except for my blood. I'm bleeding all over everywhere from working on that son of a bitch. And, you know, that goes on there. But anyway, Zeppy's bearings are right here. They are king bearings. I like king bearings. Which side of these bearings goes to the block?
Was that wrong?
Which one?
There's one.
Why?
There's a hole at the bottom.
What's the hole for?
I don't know.
You don't know? How does the crank get oiled?
Through the holes.
Through the hole. Where at? Exactly. Good job. He's getting it. All right, let's get, what we got to do is we're going to clean these. You have to wipe them down. Use a blue towel or something that's lint-free. Just get you a little bit of brake clean on them. And you just wipe them gently and make sure the back's dry because they got oil on them. Because you want all this dry in here, okay? No wetness. So we're going to clean these off. Not going to bore you with that. So we'll get the main bearings on the block, and then we'll come in here and we'll get this crankshaft in there. And that'll be the beginning, and then we start all the fun stuff, right? Yes. All right. Let us get these cleaned off. Get them in there, and then we'll kick back whenever we get back to putting this bad boy in there. Okay. He's holding that up because I just went through and cleaned it all up again for him. Got all the bearings in it. Something I just told him, so I'll tell you, is make sure on your thrust bearing you get lube on it too. Okay? Don't forget that. And if you're wondering why you clean them, even if they are new, I put a little goop on there so you could see all the metal flakes. I don't know if it's going to come through, but yeah, there's metal all over these. You got to clean them up. Somebody's pew-pewing and the dogs are going crazy. She won't leave us alone.
It's that time of year.
All right, buddy, I got it. Oop. Yeah, I like this. Get. Right in. What is going on? What is going on now? Something don't like this. What's not liking is supposed to just go right in. That ain't good. Take my glasses off. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh.
Did you say it?
Oh, there it went. That's my bad.
You got me so scared.
Now, here's the thing. Do not, for any reason, turn this until you have the main caps on.
Okay.
Understood?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to stick these on. Okay, again, same thing. Bubba.
What?
Get your thrust bearing. Now here's the other thing. These you have to oil, or we have this awesome engine lube. So you just stick a little bit on the ends, just like that. And these are nice and clean too, so we don't have to worry about that. But you want to make sure you have some kind of lube on all your main studs or the bolts or whichever or whatever. Yeah, otherwise you don't get a good torque spec, or your torque will be off. Okay, now when you're putting these in, you gotta make sure you're right. You see your holes to holes, and you want this to go, and you put the bolts in first. Then you go on down with it. You just start the bolt like that. Okay, then we're going to take our rubber mallet. Unless you're in a goddamn emergency, don't use anything but rubber. And you can't use the bottom of my Dowmy because, well, it cracked. So just like that. I think we're in. Are we in? Nope. How are we looking? Okay, we'll have to get the rest of them on, and then we'll tighten them down in a sequence, and then we'll torque them. But we got to get them on before we can turn that. Okay, so you tighten these down till it's snug. That's snug. Do the next one. Okay, and move out. Believe me, if this was me, I'd be using an impact. But you need to do it old school. I'm gonna let him get all these. You go start in the middle, then out, 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 and then this one be your last one. And then we're gonna spin it, just to let it spin a little bit, so it's, you know, gets the goop ball going, and then we'll torque it. Really? And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this in how many sequences?
3.
3 sequences. We're gonna start at 30, then 60, and then finally we'll end on 70. So if you start here, go ahead, give her the beans, boom, that click, that's it.
Oh, dang, I tightened those good.
And go to that one. There you go. Now it's up to you. It's just like a drum head. You can go here to here. No,
Oh.
crisscross. Okay. Now to here.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute. One. Which ones did you do? These two?
This one.
This one and this one.
And then this one.
This one. This one.
Wait, no.
Right?
No, because we went from...
Start over.
So we
Let's
went...
start over. Go here. 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 Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't either.
Here. There you go. Here. Here. You understanding now?
Yeah.
To here. Okay, now we're gonna roll it. First 30. See if you can spin it. This.
Oh. This?
Grab it right here.
Oh.
Jeez, criminy.
No, I can...
We're gonna spin it like that. Oh yeah. That feels good. Now, we're gonna do it again. Just like that. So what are you going to now?
60?
60.
So we're at 30.
We're at 30, so you gotta turn this up to 60. The back side is what you gotta look at.
Oh, back. Alright, so we gotta go. That's 40.
Okay, keep turning.
50.
50.
60.
60. And you tighten that back up. And do the exact same thing. You got enough cojones in you?
I think so.
There you go.
I don't remember where to go.
Where'd you pick where you started? There to here.
Then I went...
There to here.
And then, oh,
There.
to here.
You'll get it. It just takes a second. Did you do that one?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Is that all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Try it again. Oh, yeah. Smooth as butter.
Okay.
That feels really good. So now what you going to?
70.
70. Another 10 pounds. Can he do it?
Yeah.
Can he do it? Oh wow. Don't pull, don't over torque.
I know, I did. Now I forgot which one to go to.
Huh?
I forgot which one to go to.
So count back.
Boom, 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 boom.
There you go. You're getting it. All the way out. Last one. All right. Does she roll? Oh yeah, she's smooth. Smooth as butter. Feels pretty good. What do you think? Can you move it?
I think that feels nice.
I'd say we're good. Okay. So now
What we do?
we're getting there, man. Now we got to do a little cleaning. And we have to get the camshaft is good. We got the plate on. So now we can put our timing chain on. We'll just put the timing chain stuff on now.
Yeah.
I gotta find the bolts. Yikes. Yeah, let me try to find those real quick. Okay, found my bolts. Loctited those. We torqued them to 20 pounds. It's just a timing chain. Looks about the right amount of slop. You don't want it too tight. Looks pretty good. How smooth is she? One finger. Give her the one finger test.
Pinky test.
Pinky test. And there you go. Cam and crank is installed. We're good to go there. That's nice and smooth. Awesome. Okay. Well.
What now?
Oh, now the real fun part.
The piston?
Yeah. Or we could put the. Nah, we'll do the pistons. That's gonna take us a little bit of time to set up.
What?
Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, because we gotta clear the table so we can get all the rings on. I already went in and tested the rings. They're good. It's real good, actually. So we'll do a little bit of more checking here and some cleaning. We'll get this table cleaned off so we can get our pistons rings out and our pistons clean, get ready to put them in. But that's where we are so far. That's good. You know, look, you're gonna ruin it all. You're gonna take away all the lube. Look at that, how easy that spins. That's awesome. Okay, onward. Okay, we ready for a lesson?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready, teacher.
Yeah, he's ready, teacher. We got the bearings here. Again, King bearings. But those will come in later. First, we got our ring set. These are a steel molly, I believe, if I'm right. Grab the box there, buddy. Let's make sure we tell everybody what's right here. Yep. Hastings rings. These are, in fact, steel molly, and they are specific to this vehicle with a 4-inch bore. They are 151530. These are the good ones. Anything left in here? Oh, what do we got here? Instructions for piston rings. Isn't that amazing? Does it tell you? A lot of times they'll tell you what to do. Oh my God, look at all them languages.
Japanese.
Piston ring.
It's
Yep, it tells you everything to do.
Anillos de pistons.
And it tells you that you can just glide them on. I don't do that. I never have liked doing that. So I'm going to do one here. And I had previously, these things are pretty damn clean, except for right there. Really? These will break clean. Yeah, a gunk on the top
Oh
somehow.
my god.
It'll burn off. There we go. Okay. So what we're going to do first is pay attention, little man. Your spring, as I like to call it, these you can just set in there. Just get them in there. Doesn't really matter. See? Oh, I got brake clean in there.
Oh, of course you did.
It won't hurt it. So here's your end. Right here. See where that's together?
Yeah.
The only thing you want to do is make sure that you don't put one of these ends anywhere near that. So you want to start it like way over here. And then you just, look at this. These, you just roll on like that.
So,
And that didn't work. There we go, there's one. And then you see where your old one was. It's right here.
mm-hmm.
Just come to the other side. And it goes in the top. See how the one's underneath the spring?
Yeah.
And you want one on top of the spring. Like that. And you just want to make sure that it spins. And it really don't matter. I can show you the orientation up here for startup, but they spin. Sooner or later, the ends are gonna match. So on the second one, this is part 2. Pay attention here. I'm showing you stuff.
I'm trying to keep up
I'm gonna
with
do it,
you.
and then I'm gonna show you. So the second ring, your oil ring, or I call a scraper, it says top on it. I'm gonna take my little pliers here. You're gonna get it right in there like this. Make sure it's closed, and then you're just gonna push in and squeeze open.
Nice shot.
2 points. Good Lord. I wonder if my little thing here ain't gonna grab these. It ain't.
Maybe you should bring those to the circus.
It ain't gonna grab. Oh, it is gonna grab them.
It's
Okay.
gonna grab them.
And there's 2.
And you just push it in.
Here we go. I don't know. It might be easier just to roll them on. But there's 2. And then number 1 does not have a specific. Let me get mine done so you can see it. Just like that. Well, maybe. What is going on? Yeah, there we go. There's one good piston.
So there's...
He's probably already watched videos on this.
No. Actually, I
no.
haven't.
You got the top?
Yeah.
Hold on. You're going to want to grab that.
I still haven't finished the third one, though.
Well, let me show you. Let me hold this.
Do I just...
Okay, where's your... Got to pay attention to where your end is. It's right there. So just turn her about a quarter. Start it on the bottom one.
How?
You're going to want to do it like this.
Oh.
And then you roll it across.
And then...
You just got one in here, right?
Yeah.
And roll it across.
And then this one.
And then one more. So now you know this one's here. So just turn her a little bit. Start right there. You can go either way. There you go. Sometimes it's easier also, you can put the rod in a vise. I mean, I just got used to doing it. Make sure it says top.
Top. And then put...
Get it over here on top of this. You have to get it right on top. Oh. You You know what? This thing ain't gonna work on these. Just let it loose. I don't think that thing's...
That's a gun.
That ain't worth a shit. Ah, dang it. We may just have to roll them on.
It has to
I don't
be.
normally like doing that, but that thing don't want to grab these for some reason.
Does it grab these though?
There we go. Alright.
Grab these. I'm just gonna roll it on.
So you just put the corner in. This is number one, right? You got this out of the number one?
Yeah.
Okay. And you just roll it around.
Okay. This is easy now.
I mean, and then whenever we put them in, we'll just make sure we have these clocked kind of, but eventually these things turn in the cylinder. So eventually they're going to come close, you know, face to face like that. But yes, sir. All right, we got two. We'll just keep motivating here.
White man came across the sea. He brought us pain and misery. He killed our tribes. He killed our creed. He took our game for his own need. We fought him hard. We fought him well. Out on the plains, we gave him hell. But many came. Too much for creed. Oh, will we ever be set free? Riding through dust clouds and barren wastes.
And boom. All range
Finally.
accounted for. Okay. Well,
That took like
do we... Time is it? 9:30?
9:35.
Okay, well, what do we do here?
Put them in.
You want to put them in? We'll start with number one, I guess.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to turn it.
We don't.
I guess
It'd be easier.
so. How you do this is you get it at the lowest point. If you look in there, 1 and 2 are at the, or 1, excuse me, 2 is at the lowest point. You need to move, Pooch. Come on. But we're going to go with number 1 first, right?
Yeah. One.
So we
three,
got to clean some stuff.
1, 3.
I got to clean the bearings. Get that ready.
Wait, hold up. I want to try to guess this. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yep. Good job.
Finally.
What's the difference between a Pontiac and this
Because
as
it's.
far as firing order?
I don't know.
It's exactly the same. 18436572. But where is number 1? No. If you're looking at the front of the motor, where's number 1 on a Pontiac? What is different about a Pontiac 400 or 350 as to where number 1 is in line with the cylinders?
It's.
Do you remember what I told you?
No.
You don't?
It's been in a couple months.
Number 1 on a Pontiac is behind number 2. Number 1 is still here, but number 2 is ahead of it.
Oh.
Okay? So like that Pontiac crank over there, number 1 is still over here, but it's behind. It's the back 4 instead of the front 4s. Most of the times, they're always to the front. Pontiacs, weirdos.
At least I.
And that's why
guessed
they're so
it
awesome.
right.
All right, go throw that back in the box. Didn't get to use it. Damn it. The goddamn train. Okie dokie, Smokey. Let's get a piston in, huh?
Yeah.
This is kind of cool because now we can do it like this, one at a time.
There's another
Just
train.
like that. So what I've done, just so we know, so we're ahead.
Just
I've
so
already
you know, there's
cleaned up.
another train.
Huh?
There's another train. There's another train.
There is a train. It's like we live in Chicago or something. How much you want to bet it blows off on us again?
What happens if there's another train?
Anywho, oh wait, we ain't allowed to say that. That's coined. Anyway, so what I got here, we got our number one piston, and I'm gonna have to do this. This is my cheap piston ring crimper thing. It has worked for me for years. I've had this forever. Matter of fact, I have my dad's too. It's in my storage unit. I'm not gonna go away from the way I normally do stuff. We cleaned the cylinder, cleaned the journal on the crank, and then I take WD-40 and I wipe it again because it helps clean and it also helps lubricate it. I wipe it off and then I'll spray some in there and then just take a clean rag and just wipe through it real quick. That way it's got some on it. And this is cleaned, ready to go. What I do, I'm showing Zeppelin this, got our WD-40 here. Well, first let's blow this off. Let's blow here. Make sure there's no crap. Then we're gonna take WD-40 and I spray it in the piston pin. Just like that. It don't matter if you get it all over, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Then you take it, make sure it's, feels good, just like that. Then I'm also gonna take WD-40, and you can see the open rings. Look at all that coming out of there. There's a little bit right here. Get it down in this oil ring thing. Get your skirt, just like that. What?
I hear another train.
Just get the inside of the piston or whatever you want to do. Got these little oiler spots. I use the hell out of this. Get it inside like that. So then we have our skirt and everything lubed. Then we're going to take our assembly lube. I'm going to get it in here like this. You're watching me, right?
Yeah,
Here we go.
I gotta get tall.
Then I'm going to wipe it around. Just like so. It's okay if you get it on things. This shit, it's great. You just got to make sure that underneath here on your rod is dry. So then, we'll come over here. Now, these don't have an arrow or a dot. They have an indentation. So where's the indentation go? You see the indentation on it? What's different? Why?
It says to point that way.
Because the indention's over here.
Yeah.
And if you don't, there's also a chamfer on here that you can look at. These are two pieces of 5/16 fuel line. I put them on there so that way they don't scratch the, there you go. That way you don't scratch the journals on the crank. Okay. Now you want to make sure you're pretty well off like that. Then, what sucks, I wonder if my old school El Cabong, it is, look at that.
We may have to stop our segment here.
Fucking trains.
And while we last, let's do this. Hey, maybe it won't honk his horn.
There we go. We live? Hello? Anyway, my old El Cabong that is no longer good here is good here.
Yeah.
So, what you're going to do is, it's hard to show this on camera because I'm showing him. You're going to reach under here, one hand, and you can feel that. You just want to make sure every time you hit it, wait. That's like the 5th train tonight, and this is a coal track. The electricity must be booming. We'll wait. Jesus Christ. 6 engines on that.
Yeah, no wonder it sounds like a.
He's getting ready to blow it. Let's wait till he's gone.
Is this the one that we put the pistons in Artemis with?
Yeah, that's the one we put the something together with. Okay, so I'm gonna help you here. You got her straight, right?
Yeah.
It's flush
Yeah.
against the block. You can feel right here.
Yep.
Okay, that's the back one.
We need the front one.
You can feel it. So you go ahead and pop.
Oh.
Nice shot. Go ahead.
Ooh, man.
Keep going. Boom. She's in. Okay. Now you can feel down here. See how it's still loose?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to want to keep going. Keep going all the way down. Don't hit the side of the cylinder. That's good?
That's good.
That's good. Okay, then you pop these off. Those are your safety net. Then we're going to take this, blow off the bottom bearing to make sure. Put on some goop.
I'm just gonna flip it.
Get her gooped. Get a little on the sides, because this rides on another one. Then, you're going to take your bolts. And yeah, we don't have the camera on this, sorry. You're going to take and put molly or whatever you're using
On the threads.
on the threads. Just like that. Shut up, stupid. Okay. So now we got these marked, so you got 1 and 1, right?
Yep. What? Get.
Out! Out! So then we're gonna put this up here. And just take that and take your little kabong.
Kabang.
Just,
Kab.
there you go.
Kabang.
The kabangs.
Kabang.
And you get the bolts, nuts started. And we're just gonna do them as we go. So I think these are 9/16.
To 5/8.
So this is a 1/2 inch.
Nice.
1/2 inch.
What's the torque spec on
I
them?
think these are, yeah, they're 9/16. 14. So
What's
here you
the
go. Let me
torque?
look up your torque spec.
What's the torque specs?
The torque spec.
This is on 20. So If it's on 20, I'll just do it.
What do you think it is?
20.
45. 3/8 connecting rod bolt.
So 45.
Those are 3/8. So 45.
30, 40, and then 45.
Yep, you count it to 5.
I did.
There you go. Good job.
Alright, 45 pounds.
Get it on there with one hand like this.
It's not good.
Oh, hold on, you can't pull up. You gotta get it on there. There. Nope. No, you're right. Go ahead. Stand up. Longer strokes, bud. It'll take forever. And you don't just want to tighten that up. You want to go to the next one. Let go. Something ain't right. There it is. Okay. There you go. Take longer strokes at it. Now you're good.
God.
Keep going. There's one.
The 70 was good, but the 45.
There you go. Hold on. Boom. What the hell? Watch out.
Oh my God.
That'll fit with a shit.
She goes. 9/16. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's much better. Let's do that. Do a double check.
I swear, if that's
Oh, yeah.
another train.
Oh man, that is smooth. So now we can crank her the other way. Crank her up.
Up.
Turn it.
This way? Or the other way? Go fast! There.
There you go.
Galloping hard on the plains, chasing the redskins back to their holes, fighting them at their own game. Murder for freedom, the stab in the back. Women and children are cowards attack. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Soldier blue in the barren wastes, hunting and killing's a game. Raping the women and wasting the men, the only good Indians are tame. Selling them whiskey and taking their gold, enslaving the young and destroying the old. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for.
Well, how she feel? I tried it a little while ago. It's pretty smooth. But cam's working. Pistons are all working. WD-40 did its job. All right, get her up top dead. Should be right there. Top dead is top dead. And lower assembly rotator is together. How do you feel about that?
I'm just glad we got it done.
You're just glad you have it done? Yeah, he's getting pretty tired. It's getting late. Dad takes his time, you know, but everything worked out pretty good. So now we have, I got to get the oil pan cleaned up. We got to get this, the rear main seal ready, cleaned up, get that on. And then I'm still on the edge about having this old school chain on there. The whole damn thing's going to be roller, so I may just get a roller chain for it and change that out. But we'll get the lifters, we'll get all that stuff in it because the spider will hold it in there. But yeah, everything went together pretty smooth, right, bud?
Yeah.
But yeah. So the heads over there I'll get to as soon as I get a different seal. I bought a new seal installer for that. It's got LS style seals on it. But yeah, we're just going to cover this up with plastic. And we'll do a little bit of this tomorrow, but that out there is going to get some attention because we got a lift kit to put on it. So watch out for the bugs. And bugs. That's good. As long as it's got something over the top of it. Yep, there you go. And that's it. So maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe.
He needs to go get him beauty sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. My God. It's a few days later. I think it's about a week. Something like that since me and Zeppy got his bottom end to his motor together. And he wasn't feeling good the next day. So I went ahead and finished up a few things for him. Nothing major. A lot of cleaning. But here's where we're at. All right. So here's where we are. It's all together. Did get the pan on. These, I've got a bunch of these that were sent to us by our good friend Jeff at Two Hacks Garage YouTube channel. He found out that Zeppy was building the 350, so he handed us a whole box full of that kind of stuff. He also gave us the pins to be able to run this style of a timing cover because this one came with the plastic one. Did not have those pins, but he sent us a thing. It had those pins in it, and it had the ones for the transmission. Anyway, had the one piece on it, the oil pump, everything's in it. Kind of spritz them up just a little, just because it's fun. And I painted that, and that's the one I had. We are going to get a different one of these at some point. This one here has turned. I brought it to 0 to where she's, you know, top dead center, and that's where it shows up on here. So for now, we're just putting a white line. Good enough. Close enough. We'll figure that out later. But she's all put together, ready to go, cleaned up. Everything looks fantastic, but I've been working on the heads. So these are just your standard Vortex. These are 062s, or the better, I guess, of the two. I already went through and gave these a good valve lap. You wouldn't know it because they're dirty. They've been sitting here, but they are cleaned up and ready to go in. I have this all cleaned up, and I installed new seals. Now the seals that I put in these heads are these Felpro 72 861s. I did a bunch of research. They're a little different, and what happens is these are a lower, they sit lower on your perch, on your valve guide. That way you can get a little bit more lift out of them. I've did some stuff on the internet and found a guy, Cutter's Performance, I believe. He has a YouTube channel. He does a lot of this stuff. But anyway, I put these in, and I actually did buy an installer for it because I tried a couple of with just a socket like I used to do, and it destroyed them. So I went ahead and got the right thing. It was $14. So these are all installed. They're all good to go. They're all clean. Now I got to clean all those up good, get me some oil up here so I can get them through. One thing we're doing here is we're trying to get more lift. So I think standard, like a Vortec head, I think the most you can get safely is like 420. I mean, it's ungodly little. You ain't got a lot of clearance. And what it is, it's the keeper. I got one of the keepers here. It's the keeper to the, you know, your seal clearance of how far up and down it will go before, you know, you start bending things and all that kind of shit. And I had found a long time ago, I can't remember where I found it, it's been a while, but you can run LS6 springs on these Vortec heads, these seals, and then again, just on the internet, these beehives right here. So you got this spring here, or this is a stock one. So if I can put these together, it's hard to do. You can tell the difference. These have a spring height of 1.8, and I think these are like 1.6 or 1.5. They're just, I mean, they're good springs. They're just not the best. But this is what we're going to look at, and the spring pressures are good. Everything's good. So what we're using is what's called a plus 30 lock, and that's this right here. It's hard to show it in the camera. I maybe get a different angle of it, but the little ledge in there that basically it hooks onto your valve. This will bring it up on the valve stem and give you even more clearance. So by measurements, and I just double checked it all, we should be good up to 530 lift with this setup, with clearances of having roughly 50 to 60 thousandths, barely ish. So anyway, had a delivery. There is a part number of the spring. It is a 174002 Summit. These are LS6. These are good up to 550 lift. Then these are professional products, PVT 324326. These are the 30 or plus 30 offsets. And these are my keepers, the retainers. They are 174003-3. And that is the spring and the retainer all together. So, and the seals are 72861. I think I said that. So I'm going to get these cleaned up, and we'll start getting these things together. And then I got the other one. It's sitting over there somewhere. It needs to be cleaned up yet, and I got to do a valve lapping. I mean, I may show that. I don't know. But they do make a heavier spring that'll get you up to 600. But that's where you get into these push-in studs. They got to go. You would have to, I mean, I probably should go ahead and change them, but we're not going to at this time because the plan is this isn't permanent. We may go hotter. We may get a better head at some point. So I don't want to spend all my time and money on this. Seals are on, head's cleaned up. I just got to clean them up as I go to put them on with my trusty old valve spring compressor. There's an old one. Yep. Yeah, there's the, I don't know if it, let me see if it'll show. So if I get a light in on here, you guys will be able to see the difference in the offset. This is a stock one. That's the offset. See the difference where it clasps on? Yeah. That little bit is going to give us up to 530 lift. Good to go. And it just so happens that our camshaft at a 1:5 rocker arm ratio is 525 on the intake. So also got these. These are the right roller rockers. They are the self-aligning, and those are going to work just fine. Perfect. So everything's roller except for the damn timing chain, because I screwed up on that, but I mean, that's an easy change if we have to. Anyway, I'm going to get these cleaned up and get these back in here, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, and then I'll get the other one done. I don't know any other way to explain it to you, but just the Beehive LS6, the 7286 1 valve seals, the keepers are the 174003s, the retainers and the locks are PVT 324326. And I'm just going to get these suckers on there, and we're not going to mess around with it anymore. We're going to get this motor together so she's ready to run. A couple things that just came in. As per usual, we go to Amazon for all of our stuff. That is an aluminum high volume water pump. It comes with your gaskets, and it comes with shims for basically clearances, depending on which one you want to put on there for a fan. And it comes with new bolts and spacers and nuts and all kinds of good stuff. I didn't have any of that, so okay. Then we got us this is a Bravix, and this here is a good HEI. I've had these before. A lot of times when you get the Chinesiums, the wiring here is bad on the which goes up to your cap that runs down to your module. Usually they're bad. These are actually pretty good. And the other thing about this one is it has a melanized gear. It comes with the melanized gear already on it, so we don't have to worry about our roller cam. This fucking garage is a mess. Anyway, Stormy, why don't you clean up the garage? It's your house. He sleeps here. All right, let me get these together. Well, okay. All went on pretty painless. Nothing really to show. They just pop on. I just use my clamps down, put in the damn locks, ready to go. But I've run into an issue, and I really won't be able to see how big of an issue this is until I get the push rods in and everything else. But I don't think my roller rockers are going to work. But these are hitting the locks. Okay, I know it's terrible light, but they're hitting the locks before the roller. But if I use the stock stamp steels, they're good. Oh, we can deal with that at another time. Probably gonna regret it, but right now we're good for 530 lift, leaving about 50 thousandths clearance of leeway for when you really get on it. You really want to be about 60, but 50 will work. I've seen worse. I've read them when there's like no clearance whatsoever. That's how you break push rods and things. Probably sound like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but you know what I mean. I'm just telling you, 530 lift safely, and we're only going to 5 1/4, so we should be good. We'll just have to deal with this problem when it comes to it. All right, let me get the other one cleaned up. Well, that come apart rather quickly. I literally pulled that thing apart in about 5 minutes. I'm just getting the seals off. Not real hard to do. This little fancy setup. If you'll notice, see how far off of the perch that actually is? That's right. GM had a real problem with not seating these all the way, and you lose some of your lift. That's where your 420 comes from. And when we put them on with the tool, they just pop right on. I mean, these just popping right off. They're shot. I mean, they're still good. They were working, but There's a couple of oily. I mean, they're ready for a change anyway. And one thing I'm going to do to make these fit is I'm going to take a piece of sandpaper and I'm just going to go around that and we'll clean them up real good. Clean up all the, you know, the bad stuff. Missed one. There we go. And we'll get these cleaned up. Then I'll valve lap them. I marked this one here to this side. That way I know that's that valve. But whenever I lap them, I'm going to be flipping this thing around, so I'll have to go from that side around, and then I'll flip it around and stick it back in. That whole thing of hitting the keepers, I'm going to have to think about that a little bit. I may just have to use the stamp steel ones. Don't know. Anyway, let me get this thing cleaned up. It's just super clean and a brush and, you know, typical stuff. Get the old super clean out. I've already been over them once. Double down. Stuff works great. What I did is I just excuse me. What I did, I just sprayed this thing down once, went over it with a paintbrush. I'm just trying to get the little bit. Get out of the way, dogs. Move it. Just trying to get the break, you know, just trying to break down the nastiness. These actually weren't too bad. Just get in all the crevices and all that kind of stuff. Make sure she's soaked. And then we'll go over them with a speed brush on the drill. Easy peasy. Stuff does great on cast iron. All right. We'll let this sit for just a little bit. Then, yeah, I just took a brush, just sat here and did this. Just break down the nastiness. You can see it in there pretty bad. See how it's turning brown from the oil? Yeah. Just get in there. I don't have my good brushes anymore. I used to have some round ones. This will work though. Alright. Get the nastiness out. Then we'll start with the valve grinding. The seats don't look too bad. I probably wouldn't even have had to do this, but while you got them off, you know, why not? Okay, let's get her inside and blow her off. So let's do a quick recap on how I do these. I've already went down the line, got all these done. This is my last valve. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take the valve. I got some just junk motor oil here. I'm gonna get it in there. I'm starting to run out, man. This thing's built so many motors. Okay, then I'm gonna do it off camera because I only got one hand, or well, I got two hands, but I'm gonna put this on here. Actually, here, let's do this. I can stick the valve in, make sure it's got oil on it. Oh yeah, it feels good, feels good. Let's just go around, and go around like that. I can do it this way, I think. Maybe? Oh yeah. Yep. We got it on there, so then we're gonna push her in, push it tight. Then, let me set down the camera. I'm gonna put this on here and tighten it up real quick. So hard to do. I usually got my hand on that. You can see, hear that grind? That's that valve, that seat and that valve just getting the business. You just, however speed you feel comfortable with. Usually I got my hand on it supporting it, but I'll give her a couple like that. You can still feel it. Okay, let me back her off. Wipe her off from here. And there's still a little bit on there, but pretty clean. Looks pretty good. Now we can clean this sucker off again. Got them all done. I'm gonna brake clean and blow the shit out of this. Might do another round of super clean on them, I think, like I did the other one, and then we'll get the seals on it. But yeah, that's how I do it. Kind of shitty way by hand, but I ain't got no room for my tripod, so good enough. I realize this is a terrible view, but I got a lot of shit in here right now. I need to put the valve seals on here. Now, I bought this little kit. This little dude right here. $14 on Amazon, okay? It comes with everything you need. $14. Comes with the pliers to pull them off, and it comes with all these different sizes. You can get the kind, you know, you can just use a regular kind like that. It does have a 3/8 one. These, I believe, are 7, I can't remember, 5/16, I can't remember, but 3/8 is too big. So that's the one it comes with. The one we're using, it says is a 8mm. As long as it goes through your seal and goes through your guide, you're good. I like this better than them ones that you just pop it on there and then hammer it down, because this actually somewhat keeps them straight. And the way we do this, you just put it on there, get her snug, and you're going to tap on it. You don't have to freaking nail on it, just, you'll hear it. Right there. Hear that? That's the end. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just get it so it's straight. There. Bottomed out. Got to make sure they're bottomed out. That's where you get your extra lift, especially with these seals. They're a little bit lower. Boom. I actually tried the other way. And I screwed up. No kidding. Complete screw up. And these seals are about $35 a set. So I'm gonna have some extra ones laying around. But you can hear it, the difference. Tappy tap tap, like Buff says. But yeah, these are nice. You get that sucker right up in there, and you got you a pretty decent guide. And that's it. They're on there. Yep, yep. Boom. Seals installed. Final clean. Go back to do what we did. I'm just going to blow her off with brake clean, spray her off, clean every one of them, stick them in, put springs and stuff on, Heads are done. Okay, let's get her done, son. First, we'll clean each one of these as we go. Every one. That's dead soldier. We need brake clean. Yep, this is where I get high. Woohoo! Then we'll take a nice clean rag, wipe them off, wipe off the stem, and make sure you got a halfway decent clean. It looks pretty damn good, actually. Then I've got a bottle of VR1 here, which is better oil than that 30 weight stuff I use, and this will help the guide. We'll get it in there, make sure it's nice and smooth, goes through the seal nice and smooth, and it does. Then we get our new spring, a couple keepers out. We can just stick them right on there, and these should, I took sandpaper around the seat, or I put sandpaper and scratched around the base of the spring base, and we'll just pull that in. There's one. Stick your keepers in there. Well, why are you fighting? There we go. And just like that. It's hard to show it. Maybe I'll show one from the other side. But after they're in, take our hammer, give her a little, not hard, just a little. Okay. So anyway, that's how we do it. Make sure you get cigarette ash all over it too. Maybe I'll show the next one from the other side. And we'll take our spring, make sure that that's smooth, and it is, it's very smooth. Take our spring. There we go. We'll take there and here. Oops, need more adjustment. There we go. Yep. Bring her tight. Nice thing is this one locks. So once you got it on there, you take your plus 30, put it on and spin it. And just take the other one in there, and you release. Just like that. Make sure you got full release. And take the hammer. It just kind of helps seat it. So I'm gonna keep on going here. I'll get all these done. We got one head that Zeppy painted. We'll get this one paint, put the rest of the motor together. Here we go. Okie dokie, Smokey. And get all them, got all our wishbones. Any little dog bones here. They, on an original OEM roller, that's what holds your lifters in there. We're gonna go ahead and stick them in. We ran out of paint, so we're gonna have to run to town. It's gonna take a minute before we get to the heads, but there's still other things we can do. We can get one of the heads on, but let's get the lifters in it. And they're all stuck down in oil. Ready to get your hands dirty? Here you go. And you want, let me show you how they go first. You can see which way the roller is. Okay. Go down in there. Just like that. Just like that. See how that is flat on the top? That's because the wishbone goes across it like that. Or dog bone, whatever. There you go. Get your hands dirty, boy. Little engine oil ain't gonna hurt you.
Yeah, and I can't grab it.
We already coated the camshaft pretty good in assembly lube. These are the original lifters. They're still good.
Dang.
Don't cut yourself. Boy, internet would go crazy. You got to make sure you get it flat and even, because they are pretty particular about the bore. There you go. Let me get you started. There you go. I'll get a couple of them in. And I soaked these in Valvoline 2050 VR1. Now what you want to do after you get them in there is you're going to take your dog bone. Oh crap, which way does that go? I forgot. Oh, they're all one way. Okay. You get your dog bone. You get it on top of them just like that. And just like that. How's it going? You getting them? Yeah, we'll put this on this side now. And get me a rag. How's it going? Getting them?
It's not working.
It's not going good. You just gotta make sure you got them caulked perfectly flat with this side. Hold up. Don't force it. Turn it until you get them right. There you go. Oh my God, is that your band shirt?
It's fine.
Mom's gonna kick my butt. You going in the right way there, Bubba?
I don't.
All right, you're right. You're right. No, they'll go in there any way you put them. You just got to make sure the angle is correct because it is a machined surface. See? Just like that. You just got to make sure the angle is right, and they'll go in there every time. Just kind of wiggle it around. Just like that, see? And it'll start sliding in there. That machined edge, that'll play with it a little bit. Get them two over here. Oh, you going over here? Good job. Perfect. And this is 2050. VR1. Don't need it in this motor, but it's what I had laying around. It's great oil, so it's nice and clean too. These have been soaking for a while. Good job. Yay! Oh crap, we got to find the bolts for these. We need to get this thing done and closed up so we can clean up in here. It was nice, and then all the parts started coming and trying to do that thing at the same time. But transmission's bad in it, so we're looking for one. Everybody I've talked to said good luck. Last one, get her in there. Just let the oil drip. There you go. And there we have it. Oh, no, you didn't get it. You got it? All right, here you go. We'll get this out of here. We might be able to use this oil for something.
Oil burner.
Yeah, we'll put it in the oil burner. Okay, now I got to get the spider and find a bolt. Okay, there's the spider, found the bolts. They say 12 to 15 foot-pounds, and that just means we're just going to tighten them down, right? Basically just snug them. There you go. You're going the wrong way, ding dong. Jeez. Oh wait, here. Swap me out. This one's nicer. My poor old Craftsman I've had for years. It's just short. This one's got a nicer handle, but this thing, I've had that for 25, 30 years. Just don't hit your knuckles on that. Come out here. Yeah, don't hit your knuckles on that China wall. Your mom's gonna be pissed you get this all over that brand new shirt.
I didn't get oil on it.
Where did you be?
It's just that.
Keep it going. once we get this on, we'll probably have to run to town real quick and get some paint, because we can't go any further unless we paint that other head, unless you want one painted and one not. It's your motor. Well, for Zeppy, I was gonna actually put some really, really nice, very thin metal gaskets on there to up the compression, but there are way too many imperfections in the block and the head for that to happen. I'm not even gonna take that chance. These were actually in a kit that I have over there that's a Engine Tech, and I've used them before. They do real good. We're gonna lose a little bit of compression. We're gonna lose a little bit of compression on that. Maybe, you know, she'll be into the 8.5 or something like that, but we'll see. I just don't feel safe putting those on there. Not with the way that this thing looks. It really needed to be decked and all that stuff, and it's not as nice of a deck surface as I thought it was. So one of the heads is still drying. We got one done. We got our ARP bolts sitting over here. We'll get those started here in just a second. Remember that the bottom ones all need a sealant. Okay, this here. So I'm gonna have Zeppy put that on there. Just a little bit. It don't take a lot, because you don't want to put a lot on there, because then it makes your bolts not torqued right. So I got them all separated, all the washers. Here's our assembly lube for the ARP bolts. I haven't used these in a while, but it's basically the same thing. With that lube, you just go all the way your sequence like you would normally, all the way to 70 foot-pounds on the heads. But guys, that's it. We're gonna put these heads on. I'm gonna have Zeppelin do it, try to. I'll have to lift them up there, but you know, from there we'll put the intake on it and she'll be ready. Okay, got one head all cleaned off.
Yeah.
This one goes on this side. Oh, nope, I just got oil everywhere. Boom. There's one. Oh, that's nice. It's everywhere. It's fine. You get it underneath. Like that. And on the washer, like that. Then we got to come over here with these and get a little bit of that without getting it in the engine. And then it goes in through here. This is where we're going to get nasty. Just like that. Okay, so we're all lubed up, sealed up, and now he's going to torque these in a sequence of 3. The ARP says go in 3 up to 70. So we're listening to ARP on this.
Is this the right way?
Should be. Yeah.
Key.
So you're going to go here. Make sure you're on 20. We're going to go 20, 40, 70. You're going the wrong way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, bud. Always hand here. One hand there, one hand here. Go all the way down. What one are you on?
That one.
You in the right one?
Yeah.
That's right there.
You put me on that one.
I didn't put you there, you did. All the way till she pops. You sure? Let me feel it. Yep, there's 20. So now you're going up here. Here you go. Now where? Straight down. Good job. Last run. 70 foot-pounds as by ARP Spectacles. Can he do it? Oh boy. Go on, buddy. Hey,
I tried.
you can't pull on this part.
I didn't.
You gotta hold steady and then pull. Pull it off. Uh-oh, I don't think he's got the nuts. Wow.
It's not like last time.
You're gonna end up pulling them off. Here, you take the camera for a minute. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, you were so close.
Alright, let me try another one.
Now he's determined.
Yeah.
That one we already got, right? Number one we got. You gotta go to number two. Ready?
Okay. I need a better position to do it.
Position yourself at a better angle,
I'll try.
which would be this angle. Right here. The way you're pulling kind of up. Oh, hey! Can you get to the next one? Can he do it? I got it. I got it.
Oh, it made it smaller. Okay, that's not it.
You want me to do it? Huh? You want me to do it, weakling? You want me to get it? You want me to get it? There you go. Keep going. Remember, we got whatchamacallit on those. You're gonna pull it off.
What do you mean?
You gotta be careful, because what'll happen is you're yanking on it, you'll rip it right off of there. Like that, so you can't do that. There you go.
Fuck.
Alright, we'll get through these and get to that other head. Okay, starting to get a little chilly out here. Look at that piece of shit. Still looking for a transmission. So, testing my push rods here, push tubes, and my rocker arm geometry. Believe it or not, these are going to work, these rollers. And you can see the front and the back side of that. There's a little area right there. That is perfect. We don't have to change a thing. So, good deal. So we'll just get all them on right now and be done with it. And while I'm at it, since we can see through while we're adjusting the valves, we'll go ahead and make sure we got plenty of room in there. We should be able to go up to about a 535-ish. So let me get all these in. I don't know where Zeppy went. He probably went inside, but like I said, it's getting a little chilly. There. Okay. All locked in.
Wait, why?
All right. All right, let's turn her.
One full rotation.
Keep going. Well, we're screwed already.
Why?
A couple of these rollers ain't rolling. Keep going. Huh. That ain't cool. Yeah, look at that. It's not even touching the tip. Fudge!
I go fly.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are doing that. They're hitting. Not cool. Look at that. God dang it. Oh, what am I going to do about that? Yeah, they're all fucking crooked. The exhaust is fine. but those are not. Shit! I mean, if I could grind a little bit off of this maybe, but I don't want to do that either. Not the only way I can though. Let's try OG. Put a couple of these OG ones on there, run through it and adjust it and see how this one reacts, I guess. Oh man, we got plenty of room in there. Yep. We just can't run the roller rockers unless I shave some of them off. I'd have to shave just a hair. I mean a freaking hair of that off. I mean, if I take about 10 thousandths off it, it'll... Oh... But these will work. These are spread perfectly. But if I take there's a lot less there. There's we just ain't gonna use the roller rockers.
Where do we put the oil?
Okay, we got all these set and ready. They're doing their coil banging shit. Like I said, we'll refigure this another time. I need a Zeppelin man to dump some oil in there. It's a roller cam.
Oh my god.
We got plenty of things in there.
How did I manage to do that?
Nice. So we'll let Zeppelin pour his oil in it.
Where? How much am I supposed?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it. 5 quarts. Get her in there. Fill in that pan. We need to get the intake on it. Zeppy's favorite part. Make sure your hands are clean.
Okay.
Jeez, criminy sake. Brand new speed parts. He's going to get it all dirty. We'll be right back. So I'm going to go ahead and we are going to get some black RTV on these. Right in the right place, which is right there. Just like that. I don't really like this gasket. I should have got a better one. Why am I such a cheap ass? Zeppy?
I don't know.
Why am I such
Don't
a
bark.
cheap ass?
No.
Couldn't get a good paper gasket? No such thing. Oh!
Yeah.
It's fine. This way we can make sure we got her set on there pretty smooth. Big glob. Oh, I screwed that up. Whoopsie.
We know where there will be an oil leak in the future, probably.
Yeah, more than likely. An air bubble. Really? Here we go.
Putting it on the right way? Moment of truth.
Is it squeezing out?
Yeah.
Sweet. It sure did, didn't it? Okay, so got the intake on, got everything on. That smashed out really nicely, by the way. Look at all that. That's cool. So I got my handy dandy primer tool in here, and we got an oil pressure gauge hooked up. It's gonna burn that thing up, I know it.
Oh. Oh.
Anything?
It's popping out, but
Yeah, it is. It's trying to, ain't it? Oh yeah, it's getting old. Oh, leaked on our brand new engine. Give me a rag.
that's the equivalent to scratching the paint. I think we can run it now. Oh, yep.
Starting to, huh? So, I said it just takes a little bit. You get it, just work with it. Sometimes I've had to actually loosen everything. That way, sometimes it's so tight in there that the oil won't get through the lifter valleys. But we'll keep at it. It's getting pretty good on this side. I'm sure to get over there in just a second. I go too far? Nope. Number one ish. Well, we're just sitting here fiddle farting, putting things together, but that's what she's gonna look like right there. These, no likey. Not real big fan of those. These do not fit. Oh, the bolt is still stuck in it. They do not fit, so we'll have to try a different approach. Probably have to drill them out.
Or, you know, could just immediately do this.
Huh?
Or, you know, just could immediately do this.
Yeah, we could just do it that way. No, we'll have to do some digging on those because they will, the holes don't match. So, I don't know. She's full of oil. She got hella oil pressure just from what we were doing.
100 oil pressure. 100 pounds of oil.
Oil pressure is great. But, yeah, we're going to stop here for now. For the evening. We've been at it all day and we ain't had nothing to eat.
No.
So, we're going to stop here, get something to eat. And tomorrow we'll work on a little bit, but I need to get to work on that Jeep. So,
I don't think there's much more we can do to this.
no, there ain't really until we get the headers on. I've got a starter. I really don't want to put water in it. So if we ran it with with anything, we would have to put antifreeze in it because it ain't going in nothing this year. But what do you think? Think it'll run good?
Yeah.
I really wish we could have kept the roller rockers on it, but that's okay. Pretty healthy looking motor. All right, we may see you tomorrow or a couple days or a week or whatever, but we'll be here. Right, buddy?
Yep.
So what are you doing?
I don't know.
Somebody was in watching football. I was watching out here, watching the Patriots win again. You notice the motor's not sitting here, and it's still a mess, but I did do a little cleaning. Not really how it is. I've been busy. So, got my setup here. You can see it in other videos how I do this. I just wanted to get it done. We still need a small enough belt that I can just run from here to here. Got the water pump on. It's a high volume aluminum. No thermostat. This is full of 50-50 mix because I cannot run water in this because it's getting cold outside. But we got our big 750 Holly, my old faithful. We got oil pressure, temp, distributors in with the fancy Chinesium wires that I just kind of randomly put on. Seems to be good. I got power to the mini starter that came with the motor. New flex plate. Took it off. I had to take it off of this and put it back on. This was all stuff I just wanted to get over with. Got the headers on. Fucking nightmare. These were a nightmare. Do not buy these. These are the cheapest ones from... well, I shouldn't say that because the ones went on the old Lebu, our 73, they went on perfectly.
Yeah.
These were a nightmare. But I got fuel line hooked up all the way down to a fuel pump down there. That is a 6 to 9 PSI fuel pump. And it runs up to here, and I just tested it, and she stayed right at about 6.5. Filled the bowls, squirters are working. This is full. The only thing I don't have is that belt and enough gas to run it, except we just want to see if it'll fire off, don't we, buddy?
Yeah.
Why not see if it will fire off, and then we'll go get the belt and gas and all that stuff. Because why get a bunch of gas if it's going to explode as soon as we try it, right?
Exactly.
So here we go, folks. Zeppy's engine.
I'm scared.
Zeppy's engine. Is it going to explode? Like my this was out of my Cutlass and it is shot. The inside of that thing is disgusting, but it'll work. And it's not leaking anywhere, is it?
The carburetor's leaking.
Oh, we're leaking fuel. Uh-oh. We may have to use a different... Look out. Let me see. Oh, my God. Yeah. We may have to use a different... Where's it leaking at? Is it blowing through? It's not blowing through. I don't know. Is this leaking? It's... Oh, man. That's leaking. We're going to have to change the carb. We ain't going to be able to use that one. So let's get that sorted out real quick. Okay. All it was these were loose. My bad. They're tight now. She's not leaking. Chokey is open. That's all we need. We got good fuel pressure. Bowls are full. So, all right, buddy. You ready? Let's try this. Oh, I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
Yeah. That's why I'm staying back.
Huh?
That's why I'm staying back.
Yeah. Why do I gotta stand right behind the...
Exhaust.
My freaking redneck. I don't want to stand right behind it.
Oh boy. Oh.
Wrong way. Whoopsie. Come on, baby. A little more. What is blowing out?
I don't know.
What was that? Do you see that?
What?
Maybe I'm just seeing shit.
I don't know, but
I don't know, but whatever. A little more.
Sorry, neighbors. Hold up.
What's up?
I want to tighten that stand a little more.
Nah, yeah, go ahead. We need to lock it down. Before we really run it, we'll lock it down. Yes! This sucks, though. We're going to have to move that.
Right there.
But Let's give her a little bit of fuel. Won't kill it.
Oh, it's getting really smoky in here.
There's some fuel. Try that again. Flat screwdriver. Flat screwdriver.
Oh, that's.
Right here. I got it.
At least it sort of runs.
1, 2. One, 2. I just need to get it idling long enough that I can time it and we'll be good. Ready?
Yeah.
Almost 70 pounds of oil pressure. Ha-ha! He's hiding over in the corner.
Because I thought it would explode.
Explode?
I thought.
Wow.
I think that thing has some torque.
We need to get the fan hooked up. And it liked about 16 to 17. It sat there and you hear it smooth out. Yeah, so, and that was at almost 1,000 RPM. So imagine what this thing's gonna sound like when we get her down to about 750 or 800. We need to go to town and get that belt, and we need to get gas because we're out of gas. And we need some straps so we can strap the back of this thing down to the stand. 'Cause
Yeah.
holy shit, she wants to. That's worse than the 455 was. Let's let her sit. We're gonna run town, get a belt, get some gas. We'll be back. So anyway, we've got straps. She's level. Got the fan. Found the right belt. If you're asking, 7350 in Master Pro is perfect for the water pump and the bottom pulley on your crankshaft. We got fuel. I went ahead and got 91. It'll run off 87 though. You can run it on 87. It's just not as good. So let's try this. Do you want to fire it off or you want me to fire it off?
I honestly don't.
You are? All right. So I got, this is ignition, and I got fuel pump hooked into the same thing. They just go like that. Now let's make sure.
Where am I supposed to stand? Stand right here? Away from the motor?
I'm gonna run that like that. I don't like that being right in the exhaust. This kind of sucks. Let's run that like that there. I just don't want it anywhere near the, whoa, there we go. Here we go. In there. And Zeppy's gonna fire her off. Now we should have coolant. We should have fuel. Good fuel. Just like so. And should be ready. Go. Best air movement. We got good movement. £65 of oil pressure. getting hot. Scared the hell out of the dog, huh? Got pressure and heat, so it's getting it. Oh yeah. Sounds good. All right. Yeah. What do you think, buddy?
I think it's good.
Good? Good job. So we're gonna change the oil real quick, or not change the oil, we're gonna change the oil filter real quick. And I'll just fill it up. I bought, what did I get? They were out of my wicks. My regular old wicks. So I had to get one of them here racing type filters. Ooh. So let's get this changed out, and then we'll run it again, and I don't know, see if there's anything else we can play around with on this. I don't think so. It's staying at 160. It's not budging. It's got killer frickin' fuel pressure. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay, oil filter changed. It's full. There was just your minute stuff from, you know, your break-in, but nothing major. She looks good. So we'll start her up and run her a little longer to piss off the neighbors, because that's what we like to do around here. Actually, my neighbors are pretty cool about it.
Well, there you have it. That's my first engine build.
Yeah. Took us long enough, didn't it, buddy? We got 2 blocks over there that are no good. We got a 400 block that would have been way too expensive to build for a first one. I think we made the right choice for your first engine, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, it'd be neat if we could find a dyno, put this on. That'd be kind of cool. But, yeah. So here, it's already full of fluids it needs, you know, your antifreeze and stuff. So I'm going to tear this down in the next couple days, and I'm just going to loop them 2 hoses together, leave her full of her stuff. Definitely going to maybe try to find a different set of headers. I don't know. These seem to be okay now, but they ain't going to be fun to get off. I guarantee you that. And yeah, I skipped some steps at the end because I just wanted to get it done. It's Sunday. I got to work. We got Thanksgiving next week, or this week. And it's basically little things that we needed to get done that I mean, it's a 5-minute job and literally had no trouble except for these, and I was so pissed off by that time I didn't want to turn the camera on anyway. But yeah, great little Vortec 350 here with the Summit Racing 8802. The beehives, you saw all that. I'll try to maybe make a list of all the stuff I used for him to build it. Mostly his build is we're learning from the bottom up. You always start at the bottom, no matter what you got up here. If your bottom end ain't worth a shit, it ain't gonna last anyway. I always tell people the heart is not the camshaft, it's the crankshaft. And it was in good shape. We got all new king bearings and everything in it. And we did a good job. Of course, I did all the measurements and what we thought about as far as camshaft and valve train and all that stuff. But it's too bad we couldn't use the roller rockers. That'd have been nice. But it seems fine. It seems to like whatever it is. No metal, no nothing. So I think so. Are you happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of work though, wasn't it? It was a lot of work. Hours and hours of work that we just fall down to this little bitty video, because if we make it hours and hours, what happens? Why is it so long? Why is it this? Why is it that? I don't know, whatever. This motor here is going to go in a race car. It'll be for dirt and it'll be for on the track, but mostly dirt, right? Maybe even at some point we'll stick this sucker in a rail, a rear engine rail. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Something like that. But anyway, guys, that's it. You got anything you want to say?
Like and subscribe.
And?
Turn notifications on.
And what?
What was that supposed to say?
Buy merch.
Oh.
We got to tell you guys to buy merch. We never do. It's as cheap as I can get it. And we got a lot of cool stuff coming out. We're working with some people to help us make some things. So anyway, guys, anything else? No? He don't know. I don't know. We're done. Motor done. On to things. CJ7. We still got to find a transmission for that thing.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it looks. But anyway, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Zeppy's first build. Finally. See ya.